to the World Business Capability Congress, so you are going to be in for a fantastic 3 days here, and it's going to be jam-packed with actual presentations. Let's close this. What I just want to quickly outline to you in my 10-minute presentation is just give you some background to how we came to today, how we came to today's event, and also really show you what to expect over the next 3 days. If I look back to 2006, I helped to organise with many of the co-organisers of this conference a congress in New Zealand in Wellington. And this event in Wellington was very successful. We had over 350 delegates for that particular conference, and we had great speakers from all around the world, and we had great social events. And I thought, after that event, never again, because it does take a tremendous effort to organise something like this. You don't do it for the financial gain, because there is no financial gain in organising a conference like this. You do this because you've got a passion for your field, you've got a passion for your subject, and you feel as though a conference like this can really make a difference. And I thought, never again, because, okay, it does take a lot out of you to organise something like this, but also because I thought we could never top that event. I didn't think we could possibly have a better event than we had in 2006. But let me tell you, I think this event is going to be far, far better than 2006. This is because we do have a spectacular programme, and with fantastic speakers all from around the world, all on different subjects related to business capability building. We'll also look at this slide here. We can see Rod Oram in the top left-hand corner. Again, he gave such a great presentation 6 years ago. We've got him out again this time around to follow me on for my presentation. Unfortunately, two of the gentlemen you see in those photographs in the bottom left-hand corner are no longer with us. That was Gopal Kanji, who was the founder of the World Congress for TQM, and David Chapman at the actual New Zealand Institute of Management CEO. But it was a fantastic event that time round, and this will be even better. What to expect over the next few days is a conference where we pull together a number of different events. This Congress includes the 27th New Zealand Organisation for Quality Conference, includes the 7th International Benchmarking Conference, includes the first Global Benchmarking Award, the first New Zealand Best Practice Competition, the first International Best Practice Competition, and 2012 New Zealand Business Excellence Awards. The organisers for this event, as my organisation, the Centre for Organisational Excellence Research, the New Zealand Organisation for Quality, and the New Zealand Business Excellence Foundation. But we have had tremendous support, not just financial support, but actually really great guidance in terms of helping us put the programme together from the Ministry of Business Innovation and Employment and Auckland Boards of Events and Economic Development. I think I just want to spend a couple of minutes sharing with you some of the people behind this event, because they are important and you're going to meet a lot of them throughout the next few days. Firstly, this is looking back a year and a half ago. This was the president at the time of the New Zealand Organisation for Quality. I was thinking about bringing this international benchmarking conference to New Zealand, because I'm the chair of the global benchmarking network, and I was under a lot of pressure to bring a conference to New Zealand, but I was, because of the past history of organising a conference, I was sort of hedging my bets, thinking, well, maybe not. But then I had a conversation with Nigel. I found out that there's a need for another quality conference in New Zealand. So we said, well, let's combine these conferences together. We then started to think, well, should we make this even bigger, like we did in 2006? So we spoke to Mike Watson, the CEO of the New Zealand Business Excellence Foundation, and he was so supportive. Yeah, he said, let's go for it. Let's make this happen. I then spoke to Smina van der Berg from AT, the Business Capability Manager. She was most interested in the conference because she could see its relevance to SMEs. And this is in particular why we developed the best practice competition, where it's sharing between SMEs and larger organisations. I then spoke to, you can see no photograph here, The Ministry of Business Innovation and Employment, I spoke to Tom West. I couldn't find his photograph, but if you're sitting by somebody who mirrors that silhouette, that would be Tom West. Okay, have a look around the person next to you. But again, it was not just, I was blown away by the support. I wasn't really expecting any financial support, but we got quite a bit of financial support from the Ministry of Business Innovation and Employment. But it was also, say, their guidance in terms of the programme, in terms of how we meet New Zealand business needs was so important. Tony Stevenson took over the role of the presidency of New Zealand Organisation for Quality, put tremendous effort into the conference as well, particularly assisting with the socials. But the main person, I guess, behind the socials, for those of you who attended last night's event, is absolutely fabulous, is Kaylee Sparrow. So she's put a tremendous effort into all the socials. If you enjoyed last night, you're going to enjoy tonight at the Maritime Museum, and you're going to enjoy tomorrow at the awards dinner. We also have Angela Lord, and many of you will have been in contact with her. So she's been doing administrative work, and she's been making sure things get done. So really, she's always got a smile on her face too. So well done to Angela. We have Pam Ford from ATEED, again giving great advice in terms of what to do and what not to do when you're organising a conference. So hopefully we're taking those messages on board. We have Ahmed Abbas and Nick Spears who helped to design the Congress website. People said the Congress website is one of the best Congress websites they've seen. This is down to them, so well done. I was then going to show the last major face of the Congress, which is myself, but you can see my face now, and I'd much like to show my best friend in the world. So I'll show you a photograph of my best friend. This is George, my Kuni pick. Okay. Kuni in Maori means fat and round, and that sure does describe George. He is fat and round. So if you meet any of these faces behind the Congress, including George, walking the corridors, say hello, and they'll love to help you. So in addition to those, we've got 20 volunteers assisting with the Congress, and they're wearing the yellow lanyards. So all of us have got blue lanyards to help us, have got yellow lanyards. So really appreciate their assistance. Jenny Vickers herself is a volunteer, you know, she's got a passion for the subject. She's been doing some great work as well, promoting the Congress on LinkedIn. We have the technical committee who've been reviewing all the papers from Nigel Grigg, Richard Greatgrounds, Ninki Campbell-Allen, Alan Kirkham, Warwick Harvey, Dr. Venkart, Mike Watson, and Mel Thornley. So again, really appreciate their assistance. We've had partners promoting the Congress around New Zealand and around the world, the Asian Association of Management Organisations, Asian Productivity Quality Organisation, Asian Network of Quality, BPI.com, Business New Zealand, Economic Development Association of New Zealand, Global Benchmarking Network, Idealog, Institute of Management Consultants New Zealand, who are sure to do a great job for them, Kia New Zealand, and Hugh work together, and me and Hugh to actually make this happen and persuade Dean to actually give us a venue for this. So thanks very much, Hugh. We've got major sponsors like Gallagher, who's sponsoring the major sponsor for the awards dinner with the assistance of the New Zealand Business Excellence Foundation. Gallagher have also sponsored the Congress handbook, and it's all in colour. It's a fantastic little handbook. Gold sponsors, Jazan, Sporting Group, SI Global, and Telog, they help us to bring some of the speakers here, so they're sponsoring some of the key streams of the Congress. We're the Best Paper Award sponsor, Otago Polytechnic, the CEO, Phil Kerr, again, thanks very much. He's donating $1,000 to the best paper, written paper for the Congress. So that means the person who actually wins that best paper can now afford to travel back to their own country. The silver sponsors, Promotional Shop, providing the bags and the pens. Thanks very much. We've also had organisations promoting the competition, the best practice competitions around New Zealand. Franchise New Zealand has done a wonderful job. Otago Chamber of Commerce, Venture Taranaki, New Zealand Chambers of Commerce, Gisborne, Taronga, and Waikato. Again, a great help, all of them. The programme itself, you've seen it, it's huge, it's going to be demanding, but we're going to get through it and enjoy it. It's got 17 Congress themes, 24 keynote presentations, 43 full presentations, 72 overview presentations, 40 best practice competition presentations, 3 panel discussions with 13 presentations, a total of over 190 presentations. So it's just a huge event. I think Camford from AT, she said this is like a boot camp. I mean, it really is. But we don't want it to be like a boot camp. We want you to pick and choose what you go to. So you don't need to go to everything. Make sure you take some time out as well and enjoy all of them. Also bear in mind, some people have never presented before to an audience like this, so be patient. This is also about professional development as well as sharing. The speakers, we've had 160 abstracts, 113 of them are going to be presented at the Congress. We've got 172 speakers in total, speakers from 24 countries, 23 presentations from academia, while 77% from business, so really practical presentations. Presentations from students to professors and from team leaders to chief executives. Registrations. This slide was completed this morning. 277 registered for the Congress. 120 attended the welcome evening last night. 148, and hopefully more now, to the networking evening tonight. And 171 to the Congress dinner, which is going to be held at Eton Park in 2 days' time. Where are we from? Many countries. New Zealand, 62%, Australia, 6%, Malaysia, 5%, India, 4%, Singapore, 4%, China, 3%. So from Malaysia, I think there's 14 people from Malaysia. Very good effort. Which organisations? Well, Massey's done well. 11 from Massey University, 7 from AT, 5 from MBM, Ministry of Business Innovation and Employment, 5 from OCBC Bank in Singapore, 5 from Beckett, 4 from China Association of Quality, 4 from the Inland Revenue Department, 4 from NARA, government organisation in Malaysia, 4 from Statistics New Zealand. 34% of the people are women, so I guess that means, I hope the rest are blokes. Yeah. Christian names. 8 Peter, 6 John, 3 Kelly, 3 Allison, 3 Tracy's. The last slide, which is the most impressive slide of all, I don't think anybody can beat the next slide. It shows the distance people have travelled to New Zealand. We're going to find out who's the winner of this competition who's travelled the longest distance. I thought the longest distance would be actually from Finland, but it's actually from Wales, where we're travelling over 18,000 kilometres to get here. So we're now going to see the journey that's been taken from Wales up to Auckland. This journey has been taken by one of our keynote speakers, Peter Hines. So there we are, we see Peter. And now we can see the journey he's taken here. There we are. So I do really thank you. I really appreciate your time to come here, especially the international visitors, but also the people from New Zealand. You're going to have a very special time. Make sure you enjoy yourself, and we look forward to meeting you over the next few days. Thank you very much indeed.